Hey guys, what's up? It's your girl Genelle. Welcome back to my channel. I am going to do this glam fall makeup look. You can wear this any time of the year you want. You can do whatever you want, honestly. The world is yours. But I thought this was like a pretty kind of intro to vampy makeup for fall. It's simple, it's easy, but it also looks really good if you're going to a dinner, if you're going on a date. You just want a vampy fall look. I like a kind of like a pinky red nude lip and then just like some liner. So it's a Sephora sale, so I will have everything linked down below for the Sephora sale. Everything that I'm talking about in this video is from Sephora, my girl. So I really hope you guys enjoy this makeup look. I don't want to yap too much, so let's get right into the video. Mwah. I've got my hot peppermint tea. So good. It just makes me feel so clean and so fresh, especially before a dinner, getting ready for a dinner. I have absolutely nothing on my face besides some skincare. This little Merit set, this is the Merit Great Skin Instant Glow Serum and Great Skin Priming Moisturizer. It makes your skin look like glass. And my skin does not look like this on its own. It can get very dull, especially in the fall and winter months. Sometimes I'm not the best about drinking water, which is so bad to say. This glow is so pretty. I did the serum and then I just did the moisturizer over top of it. I brought it down my neck and my chest and it makes your skin look so pretty. I will have everything linked down below that you guys can shop for the Sephora sale. Just so you know, I think I've already probably said that, but just so you know, and this is a beautiful step to this makeup look and to my skin. It also, you can feel it on the skin, but it's not this oil. It's got some bit of just softness to it, but I'm rambling. Let's get into my primer. You definitely don't have to use two primers. I'm just crazy. And this is the base of my dreams. I'm doing my makeup base of my dreams. So I take the Milk Makeup. This is the Hydro Grip Primer. And I put this around the outsides of my face and down my neck because that's where I really like to be glowy. I don't mind if I'm glowy on the outside. It's more this T-zone area that like freaks me out. I don't know why. Then for my T-zone, I use the So Blown Clean Blurring Primer with collagen peptides. Love that. Tiny bit. And I'm just gonna go around my nose and right here. Immediately it blurred that light so much. So if you get oily in your T-zone, this primer, a matter of seconds. So this is not a makeup product, but I love these hand sanitizers from Sephora. They're called Touchland. And I think this is watermelon. I hate the feeling of things on my hands. So I just kind of like make sure I'm just putting hand sanitizer on to get rid of that product. But I love these. I keep it in my makeup bag and wherever I go, I just have a nice hand sanitizer. I have self-tan on and a little bit of a tan right now because I laid out and I did self-tan. So I'm gonna use a little bit of the Drunk Elephant Glow Drops, just a little bit. I keep this in my makeup bag. I keep one at my makeup stand. I just love a good glow to the skin, especially in fall and winter when I'm just like kind of feeling like blah. I'm just like, all right, we need to have a little pick-me-up. I have tried all the glow drops you can think of. This one is by far my favorite I have ever used. It's just so good. It's an instant face glow. I love this stuff. My go-to perfect foundation is Armani Beauty's Luminous Silk Foundation. It's a 10 out of 10. It's my go-to every single time I want to look literally perfect. But I have been loving a classic NARS foundation. This is the Light Reflecting Foundation. This is such a beautiful foundation, but it's in medium 2 and medium 2.5. So I'm gonna do medium 2 first. And I like to just kind of go like this. And this might still be a little light. Maybe if I want like a more color, maybe I can add just a little bit of this. I don't know if that's gonna be. This is the Lawless foundation brush. I have 3 of these. I love these. You can keep it very light with the touch of your skin and just kind of buff your foundation lightly into your skin. So it's not this heavy hand you have going on. And then I just take some down my neck. I'm having some breakouts, so I'm just gonna make sure those are covered. And then I just kind of lightly, really buff around my nose because that's where I get like discoloration. Just really buff. along that jawline. And then my forehead. Honestly, I don't even need this much foundation on my forehead. I like to do foundation where I really need it because I'm like, why do I need to be covering pores that don't need the help and potentially make them need help? Does that make sense? Like, why do I need to cover something that isn't? Why fix what's not broke? You know what I mean? We just gotta cover the spots that are very much like, you need that covered. You need it covered. So just all down everywhere. Yeah, that feels super good. I have been addicted to my little beauty blender. I love a beauty blender. I'm gonna go and get her all damp so we can use her. This is a fresh one. I love fresh beauty blender. Now, you would say, why don't you just put less foundation on instead of putting foundation on and then picking it back up with your beauty blender? But sometimes I just don't gauge it right. If I'm in a hurry, I just really don't want to look cakey, and so I just want to pick up any extra and just make my skin look as natural and beautiful as I possibly can, even while covering some of my imperfections and discoloration. So, you know. Now for concealer, it only feels right to use the NARS Classic Creamy Concealer. This has been a beautiful, amazing #1 concealer for as long as I can remember, honestly. So I'm gonna use medium 1.5 and light 2.5. So the light 2.5, I'm just going to obviously go and do my under eye concealer, pull it up, and then of course on this side, under eye, and pull it up, and cute. And then I'm gonna take the darker concealer and I'm just gonna go over any spots that I feel extra covered. This is an Hourglass brush that I love so much. Hourglass has some of the best brushes I have ever used. I'm just gonna tap out the concealer and just make the main thing of this makeup is just making sure your base is so flawless. And I'm just gonna kind of under my eye, blend this out and up, and then the leftover over my eye. And then the same to this side with the beauty blender. I'm just gonna lightly tap. I'm gonna go out and work in. I don't wanna pull outwards, I wanna push in. Just make sure I'm getting everything. I'm gonna set my under eye with the Huda Beauty. This is Cupcake Easy Bake. Love her. I just take this baby floof from Huda Beauty and I obviously go in, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and go along my nose, up my eye, just like setting that whole eye area, and then setting my lid just a little bit, nothing too crazy. We just want to set that because I do crease. I've always creased and you don't want to crease. So I'm gonna go along my nose, my eye, and over my eye, like so. And I like to just leave this sitting for a little bit before I wipe all of it away. Now let's get into more of the face. This is Patrick Ta. She is bronzed. This bronzer has been way too well loved by me, but I'm also not ashamed of it because she is amazing and beautiful and perfect. I'm gonna go in with the cream bronzer. If you love cream bronzer, but sometimes you like powder, or sometimes you like both because you just are like me and you wanna just double down, this is the perfect palette for you. And the color is just so, like, it's just so pretty and natural. I love this. So I'm just gonna do this. And the cream actually goes over where I put powder pretty well. It doesn't look super crazy. I'm just doing this side of my head, temples, my cheeks, a little crazy. We just have to blend. I kind of blot more than I do like wipe, because wiping just gets rid of the product. We don't want to do that. We want the makeup on our face. We want the bronze color, honey. We want to be this bronzy goddess. This is a Makeup by Mario brush. I'm gonna take this little end here. So this is what I use to use the cream. This little end guy I'm gonna take, and I'm gonna just draw a line up from the corner of my eye upwards. I just really want to give myself a nice little facelift, a nice little fall girl facelift. I love a button nose, so I'm gonna just go over my nosy nose, and then I'm gonna go just like along the sides lightly, side, and then at the tip of my brow. It's really just giving that sculpted, beautiful face that I love. And then I'm just gonna wipe it like over the top, like just above my lid, and see how it just gives you that beautiful sculpted look. Oh, girl, I love her. We love to be sculpted and just like you can already see how beautiful is that. It's so fun. Like when I'm going out and I do that, I just like, I feel, do you know what I mean? Maybe not, maybe not. And then with that, I'm just gonna lightly take up the bronzer here on the edge and just like you're pushing upwards. We really just want to give that shadow. We're making beautiful bronzy shadows on the skin because we just left summer, right? Like summer hasn't been gone that long. At least it doesn't feel like it to me. So I'm just gonna now blend this out, blend this out, blend, blend, blend. It's the key. It's the key to our face, honey. And this will look not as crazy as we keep going. Should we do a little blushy blush? Let's just go into brows. Let's do brows. A lot of these things that I'm using today, I'm showing you guys things that I literally cannot live without in my kit or when I'm traveling or every day. This Kosas Air Brow is the greatest thing ever to me. I love the fullness. Watch. So like these are my brows, cute, whatever. I'm just gonna run this just a few times through the ends of my brows like that. Immediately, if I'm running out and I just want to look a little bit more put together, I love just like a full looking brow. This is it. We're just gonna go on the brow, you know what I mean? Like what? And then what I like to do is I like to take this at the front of the brow, start spiking up those hairs. I just love a fluffy front of my brow. Yep, just fluffing up the brows. You guys, this is no brow pencil. A little do-to-do, you can just throw in your purse. Full gorge brows. I mean, I know these are still like considered small. These aren't like crazy, but it frames my face up so good in a matter of seconds. Next brow obsession, get ready, get ready. Kosas Brow Nanos. I think these are like $28. You need to buy like 6 of these during the sale, like me, because it hurts, but I'm like addicted. These are like crack to me. And I have to remember like a glass of wine is that much money and you drink that in like 30 minutes. These last like a month or so. You know what I mean? Sometimes I have to think about things like that. I'm like, Genelle, you're spending 20 something dollars on a glass of white wine for a vibe. This is your literal face sculptor, framer. You can spend $20, but with the discount, with the Sephora sale. So I just like to add in like a tail of a brow, just that really beautiful sculpted point, nothing crazy. And then because I'm not gonna say any words, you know, remember I have to speak positively, but I like to take a little bit of this and just draw in some hairs at the front of my brows. Front of my brow, front of my brow. And then if it gets a little crazy, if it gets too crazy, it got a little crazy. I hate that. So now you're just gonna witness me having fun with makeup because you do not need to do this, but this is the Rare Beauty. If you just like a clear brow gel, Rare Beauty. This is my I'm sorry, you guys. You guys are witnessing me just like, this is what I do. I have fun. Like this is so fun for me. I love to just brush hairs forward with this clear brow gel just to reinforce that fluffy, beautiful, youthful, but sculpted little baddie. I'm sorry, this is so fun. Oh my God. Okay, brows are on. Let's do the eyes. Makeup by Mario. Ethereal eyes. Look at this palette. This is so stinking cute. I'm gonna go in with this color and I'm gonna just go over that cream right there. And then just a little bit in the crease. And then a little bit on the lid, just like we're just doing light. Then we're just gonna wing it out like that. So pretty. And then we'll just kind of like run over that contour, you know what I mean? Just like we're gonna set it. So just because we want it to stay. We have fall plants. We have pumpkins to pick. We have lattes to drink. Have you guys seen those people carving their own pumpkins and then taking the pumpkins to Starbucks and putting a pumpkin spice latte in it? Kind of cute. I'm taking this like random shimmery color right here and I'm gonna just like tap that all over the lid because I think I'm not a like big crazy shimmer girl. Like I used to be, but I'm not. But I just really do love a beautiful kind of just when the light catches your eye kind of look. So again, with the brown over here, go over the lid a little bit in the crease. I have some glitter on this because I'm just using the same brush. Like I'm not being too crazy particular. And then we'll go with that shimmer shade. Just really want you to see. It's just like light. It's nothing too like wild, which I love. Makeup by Mario. You know what? Did something there. Really did something there. Don't get sick of my Makeup by Mario obsession just yet. We are going to use the Makeup by Mario eye pencils. I went to his event recently and I had such a good time. I'm gonna use the black and the brown. Okay, on the top we're gonna use the black. And I love doing this. It's so easy to work with. You're just gonna go right at the end of your eye and then you're gonna just go to like the middle of your eye and just draw like a not so stunning line. You're gonna take an angled brush. I know you got one, girl. You can get one for like $5. And then we're gonna just like wing it out, just like a touch. Like nothing. We don't wanna be crazy. With this liner, I'm gonna go just above my lash line. You look down and you just draw. Make sure you get the pencil right at the edge of the eye, look down, draw the line. This is how you get the upper waterline. With the brown, I'm gonna line my lower lash line, just my waterline. Just look kind of straight ahead, just like so. I'm gonna do the other eye and come back. I've done my eyes. Just gonna like square it up. Eyes are done. Now the fun part. So I'm gonna take, sorry to say it, this Makeup by Mario Surreal Skin Soft Blur Setting Powder. I tried this at the event. They weren't even gifting it at the event. I reached out and I was like, hi, please, if I try anything, let me please try this setting powder. So I'm gonna just take this with a bigger puffy and I'm gonna go down around my smile lines, around my chin, and then I'm gonna go up to the top of my ear and just like wave downwards. Like that, like that. And I'm gonna go right in the center of my brows. You're gonna see how, look at how it just like mattes the skin out. I like a matte T-zone for full. I just do. Look at that. That's crazy. Girl, so good. But nothing like here. So we're gonna let that sit. Okay, we're gonna let that sit. Makeup by Mario. I'm sorry, I had no idea. Makeup by Mario Rose Crush. I do love this blush. I do love it. I do. I'm sorry. Sue me. I'm gonna take this Makeup by Mario F4 brush and I'm gonna just go over my cheeks with this cream. Re-get some glow back. Nothing too cray-cray. Nothing too crazy. It does give you like that beautiful dewiness back, which I really appreciate. Kind of just go under my eye a little bit just because you want it to blend well. Looks a little crazy because we're doing powder and cream. I'm gonna mix it up. I know I'm mixing it up. Whoa. The NARS Orgasm Edge. Take the fluffier side of this. I'm just gonna go over this blush, blend this out, go over the cream blush with it. It is like the perfect blush that will never look too overdone. It does look like I'm wearing a lot of blush right now, but I'll show you how I kind of like chill her out. But I'm gonna just take this and run this over the button nose area and maybe just a little bit on the eye because we still wanna look like, okay, summer just ended. Relax. But I'm gonna just take this puff with nothing on it and I'm gonna kind of like blend some of that into the beginning here because it kind of just like blends it in. Like see how it just perfectly hugs the apple of my cheek? Again, this side too, just kind of like round that out, dull that out, and then we can just kind of like make sure we blend everything on the sides of the nose. If you are looking for that perfect burnt blush shade, the House Labs Fire Moon, crazy. Maybe we'll dust a little bit of this, just like on the forehead. I feel like I need to put nose highlight on because this looks crazy to me. This is the Luna Light Medium Benefit Cosmetics Glow La La highlighter. I'm gonna just take it. I needed that to feel sane a little bit. Okay, now we're gonna do lips. I'm like rushing. Makeup Forever Universal Earth lip liner. I love this lip liner for like a nice pretty red color. I'm gonna just outline my lips. I'm gonna just do the outline and then just kind of fill in the line to make it a little thicker. There we are on the lip. This is this Valentino Beauty in Licoroso. Okay, before I do anything else, I want to set my face. Have any of you guys seen that like commercial or this ad for this Urban Decay all-nighter natural finishing makeup setting spray. She literally has all her makeup on, has this on, dumps her face in water, and brings her face up, and her face is still like perfect. We're gonna spray this. Milk Makeup Hydro Grip Setting Spray, just to give some of the dew back. I'm gonna cover my hair. I go just on the sides of my face with that. I just like messed up my hair, but that's okay. And since my face is still like a little dewy, I'm gonna take that highlighter again. I'm gonna just like kind of go over that blush. Yeah, just like to glow. Mascara. I'm going to curl my lashes. I'm gonna curl them. Milk Makeup Mascara is the best. It doesn't come off as black, it comes off in like tubes. And I love that because my lashes normally hit like above here and then it leaves like these black marks when I was wearing regular mascara. This doesn't do that. This is the best literally ever mascara. It's so pretty. I just love how it looks. Okay, so these are my lashes. So cute, so good. We loves it. A little bit of this Say Beauty Gloss and Bounce. And I'm gonna just run this in the center to kind of blend everything together. I'm gonna go and just kind of brush out my hair, put on my outfit, and you know what? Sometimes too, when I feel like maybe I just did too much contour, I'm just gonna like take this fluffy. I'm gonna go do my hair, finish doing my hair, get dressed, and sign out with you guys. Okay, I'm just leaving my hair slick for tonight because I honestly don't have time to do anything else to it. I think it's giving fall and sleek. But this perfume, people stop me in public. People are literally like, what are you wearing? What is that? Burberry Goddess, spraying this. This is one of my favorite perfumes. I mix it with one other perfume. I'm gatekeeping it for now. I can do a whole fragrances video. Lethal, lethal, unstoppable. It's perfect. It's perfect. Get yourself this beautiful fragrance. Honestly, so many fragrances. I'll put my favorites down below and you can kind of check out the notes and see what works best for you. I want to do a little bit of inner corner highlight, so I'm going to take the Benefit Cookie, my favorite in the whole world. And I'm going to just inner corner highlight. Honestly, I'm going to go crazy. We just watched the Victoria's Secret fashion show. We can go crazy. I like this. Okay, you guys, thank you so much for watching this makeup tutorial. I really hope you liked it, and I hope it's a good introduction to fall, leaving summer. We are entering fall. But also you can wear this too. You can take away the eyeliner and make it not look as vampy and just wear this as every day or like your everyday glam to go out on a date. You can use this for so many different things. So I will leave everything linked down below for you guys. Enjoy the Sephora sale. I know I am, and just restock on some of my favorites. I might in a vlog just put my favorites so you guys know hands down my holy grails. But thank you guys so much for watching this video, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.